Afternoon. Thank you for watching Rundlii Gaming. We're doing another video. This is Final Factor 2 video. And this is currently the earlier build phase, currently version 15, sorry, 0.15. And I know that the creator has been doing updates pretty much daily, several times a day. By the time you see this video, I'm sure the version actually is an updated since. Basically just kind of continuing on with the current game we have. And kind of where we left off last time is we basically went to two more of these stations. One of these basically builds our research pods. The other one builds our battleships, which are they're kind of like our fighter craft in order to help us fight against the bad guys actually. That is something we'll probably end up exploring fairly soon. Maybe not necessarily in this video, but it'll probably be soon as well. So, I guess you can destroy a few of these. Just in order to go through and craft a few more task force as well. Then again, so we're not going to control this. So at some point, our next plan is going to be to optimize our setup here. So, and that's it too. I think we could also use a little bit. So I think that might be our next step. We can increase some of our production just a little more. So just kind of help buffer some of our resources here. And because we dropped another one of these, this is going to go through and start crafting iron. So, pretty quick. Explore space to find a planet. So, I'll do that. What we probably want to do as well is make it so we can take a little while actually. We probably need to. So I guess on that note, I think we are going to actually go do some exploration. We're going to see if we can look and find it. So, and there's a few different directions you can eventually take this. You can start locking down most of this entire area down with connectors. Connectors do have to be, they do need power going to it, whereas we can kind of ignore power if we anything on it that pulls electricity. Now this could very well change. It's very early alpha, so what I'm doing right now, by the next update could break. But I think that's alright. Seems like this loses power sometimes. The next question is take 3 of those. 4, 5, 6, 7. Take. Let's pick this one in here. Take as many as we can. Alright. So basically what we've been kind of doing, since we kind of have this in a pacifist mode, so I mean, obviously if you're playing a little bit more difficult round, things are consistently attacking you, you might want these defensive structures. As of right now, we're kind of using these defensive structures to just stockpile defensive troops and stuff. So, this do a little bit of exploration. I believe we also did a little bit of exploration. I found this up here, which is a gate. I need a gate. I found this meter down here. We found this. So it wasn't much that we found. I think what we're going to do is go a little bit south here. Extra speed at this point, I feel would be pretty. Yeah, I've never seen this before, but radiator artifact. That one doesn't do on me. And also because of our settings, since we are playing a more casual thing as well, one of these I believe have less health or other less stats in addition. So, and I think with that we still probably could use a little more defense. I think we are losing a lot of damage to these encounters as well. a little bit of exploration in previous games. I think I quickly found out too that the further you go from this area here, it seems like the more difficult some of these regions become with. I could be wrong on that. It seems like there is. We want to actually destroy the ships first. Something about this one. So the ability to increase the production of an entire station. So I'm not sure if these are part of a new update because I did do some exploration last time. I destroyed a few waves out of being like artifact items. So could very well be a fairly recent update as well. Yeah, unfortunately, I think most of our fleet is going. Let's give it a little time to regenerate. Could have moved these orbs to finish out some research. Organic material. So maybe I'm wrong, but maybe the war changes as well. Maybe slowly back into the area there. So let's take all these. Take all the. Still do have to find this planet. Still, things get done. economic data. So, for those that haven't seen the previous video, so these beacons basically give you a certain stack of abilities. I don't know what all they give, but like speed boost is one, health boost is another. In this case, you have 19% speed boost, which is absolutely huge. Because like with a little bit of boost in general, you can pretty much outrun some of the shots that are being fired at you. But this is from the bigger ones. Basically, this we have a new gate. Not that this gate is really that beneficial to us because it's not really that far from the base camp anyway. It's not activated just. Yes, if we want to teleport from this one over here to this one. But that said, that one's also swarming with a bunch of stuff as well. So. Asteroid. Okay, we found that. So, interesting question. I'm not actually sure the answer is possible because so basically this I think wants us to automate production of planetary research bonds. So we want to do planetary research bonds. So I guess that would be an easy one. Basically, we want to set up some sort of research there. That said, I'm not sure if it needs a safe path between this planet and well, that's where I'm going to just kind of clear this. To be honest. I think with some luck, it might already be clear. Yep, looks like that's not too bad for us. So, find out now is we're going to be building this one. Miner, inserter, explorer. Let's do some investigation. Pretty sure we still have to do small ship core. Let's do some research then about this one. So construction bond, explorer bond. I mean, these actually may not be bad just to get anyway. Just send them out different directions, which then they can explore some stuff. I am not seeing ship assemblers. Ship assembler. Research box. I don't think it's referring to these ones. So we'll do a quick pause and then we'll do some research. Okay, so after a bit of research, so it does look like we are going to have to hit a few things before this objective here. Okay, so there's two technologies. There's another ship processing, and that goes into planetary science tech. So it will be a little bit of technology we're going to have to pull in. So that said, I think the next step is going to be basically there's a few different directions we can take with this. So as you've probably all seen already, we can go about wherever destroying things, which basically we take our little robots here, destroy stuff, that gives us technology. These will be giving us a little bit of technology as we go regardless. Third being well, that stuff could be a problem. So we could have a bit of a supply chain issue. Which I guess makes sense. That kind of slow. Get some items here. The station crate attached to it. Alright, so this part's a little bit slow. I think it's the green that is the problem. So this will be kind of where we start to do, try to see if we can fix that. Just a bit of our supply chain. Okay, so that does add a layer to the problems, which is okay. now. But center, I think that's how we have to use those. Lastly, one of these. These particular ones can intersect with these in different ways. So that said, this should solve this supply issue. At least the green. This one also needs to be. This one is full. Alright, so that said, I don't think we can make this part go any quicker because we can't layer them. However, we could fine tune a few other things. And I think with that, what we're going to want to do that said, we are dropping a huge power demand on a lot of things, so this may just make things even worse than our current setup. Then this one move it down and then left. So yeah, there's a few ways we can basically go through and optimize this. And one option would be to shorten the paths on these. I do believe there are faster versions of these later, so we could get like fast insert bots. But also too, if we dropped like an insert bot every other space, for example, that would certainly increase the rate at which they drop things off as well. Um, what we are going to do though is we're going to buffer the network just a bit here. Which basically means we need to kind of fill up some of those over there. This should buy us at least enough time to start working on some more fixes to the setup. But yeah, so the big thing right now, we need to do planetary research bots. And that is our next plan. But that being said, we now have 50 bots, so let's go wreck some stuff. Yeah, that was surprisingly easy, but that was significantly easier than the other direction we took earlier. But so to kind of give you guys an idea of what we're actually doing right now, we're actually going to see if we can find us a sun. Because if I remember correctly, those actually do give us a bit more research, but this also gives us an opportunity to kind of get a little bit better of an idea of what other stuff are out there. So if you guys are, first watching these videos and you haven't seen any other ones from any other players that have played this already, this might give you a little bit more idea of what kind of things you're looking at when you go out into deeper space in here. And these are all in different regions, however, I'm not sure what the different biomes of space encompass. So like right now we're in derelict, but I'm not entirely sure what that represents in the game. But there are several of them. I'm just not sure what that ends up meaning as far as that goes. Oh, they do disappear quick though. Because we had two different ways we could have done that. We could have either done it the really slow way, which definitely conserves a lot of our ships, or we can kind of go the fast way and just lose a few in the process. So that's if we go at this a whole lot longer, we are very much going to have to restock pretty soon. Alright, let's destroy these spawners though. I really don't want them spawning behind us constantly like that. Alright, so that is destroyed. That's pretty much down to me and the enemy at this point, though. See, the good thing is, with additional speed, we can kind of outrun their missiles. I think it's good to have a little bit more speed than we have right now, but it does make combat a little bit easier when they can't really hit you. You can basically just run in circles like that for a while until the missiles basically fall out of the sky.
However, we're kind of in a circumstance where I don't think we can destroy these quick enough. So we're going to steal that and go. Grab some organic material before we leave. Alright, so if we go straight down, we're probably going to run into stuff. But ideally, we should be able to outrun all our shots. And I think that's where the big power bonuses really do excel. Is speed is absolutely king in this, because like you can run through and just not get hit very much. We've taken 5 points of damage, and we're basically just running through. Took a little bit more there, but you know, that's fine. That's the gate we passed earlier, so. So we're back home. Take all those. Okay, so we're still waiting on asteroid research. Alright, so I think if we want to speed this process up, the next step would be to build a few of our own. Well, well, this one is not producing quite as quick as I had hoped it would. It is getting to the point too where we may just need to build some strictly just for the resource itself, and that might be kind of where we're going with a lot of this. Yeah, like this one, for example. Yeah, we can go down there and pick up some stockpile. I mean, this still does have some, so let's scale a little bit. Alright, so another mining station. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do this just to save room. We're not gonna put any panels or anything on it. We're just gonna throw a bunch of resources here, and then they're gonna stockpile it for us. It just solves our kind of immediate issue, which is lack of resources on that side. The big question is what we were doing before. Oh yeah, so we did finish the research that we were doing. And I think increasing damage of bats might actually be pretty good for us right now. I mean, I do know that we do need to. Like, we definitely need to get this. Like, there's no question about that. But the amount of planetary research we need to do still is absolutely huge. So there's still a big gap in that. And it seems like, just from my observation so far, because at the same time that I'm playing this with you all, I'm still kind of learning a lot of this with it. I don't believe it actually uses our resource of asteroid research required. This is just kind of like your overall tech level, if you want to call it that. And as they do research, it seems like that increases the cap at what you can do research of. Whereas the top one is basically research points, and you spend those in order to get said technology. Whereas the asteroid research required is just something that as it continuously goes up, it says these are the things you can now unlock with what you've done research of with so far. I could be very much wrong on that, but that's what it looks like from my current observation of it. But yeah, we're going to increase bat damage for now. Still has a ways to go. It increases fleet by 20 and then damage by 20%. Alright, so we have an even bigger fleet. I think before we really make a strong push again, we're probably going to want to wait for the damage. So with what we did, we found this up here. I think we kind of do want to find a sun still. I don't know if that requires planetary research, but what we're going to do is see if we can put a oh no, that's me. A big. I was wondering what this little blue ball thing was here, but all right, let's try to go east because we went up this way between these two asteroids. We're gonna cut straight through and see if we can find something going further this way. Well, planetary rocks, which basically, or space rocks, they basically don't do anything. So I think for the most part, most of this video is just going to be doing exploration, really. Um, and I know later on the organic compounds become more of a factor later. It's just we haven't researched much that's going to help us on that side of it. So, yeah. So I think we did a little bit already. We're kind of built out the base a little bit further. Next video is going to be probably a continuation of our exploration journey. And the big hope is that we are going to locate a sun, and we're going to see if maybe we can do research on that. Otherwise, we're kind of buying time with research, because that's basically where we're at. Is in order to do this, we're going to need to do quite a bit of research. So what I'm hoping is that we could possibly go hit up a planet, and maybe well, not a planet, but one of the suns, and see if maybe that allows us to do that. If it doesn't, we're gonna probably just double down on what we kind of have already at the asteroids. But otherwise, thank you all for watching Rundlii Gaming. We'll probably post a few more videos on this. It's been pretty enjoyable so far. I said it's still kind of in an alpha version, so it still has a long ways to go, but at the same time, there's already a lot of really cool stuff in it. Otherwise, thank you for watching Rundlii Gaming. Have a good day.